Hello everyone, welcome to day 3 of my Jolly Delivery class to go. This week I am sharing 4 cards and they are all gift card holders as well. So these are going to be great for Christmas giving. If you want to get the class to go for free, all you need to do is place an order in my online store by October 15th to get the class to go for free. I think I forgot to mention the date yesterday, but to earn the class to go, you'll need to place an order between October 1st and October 15th in my online store. There are 3 different levels of getting the class to go for free. There's a $50 level, a $100 level, and a $150 level. If you want the details on how to get the class to go for free, I do have details linked in the video description, and I go over it in much more detail on video number 1, so make sure to check that out. Make sure that your orders, your $50 order, your $100 order, or your $150 order are before tax and shipping and after any Stampin' rewards that you might apply to your order. And that's how you get the class to go for free. Now in day 1, we have made these are probably some of my favorite cards that I've ever made for a class to go. So we have made some gorgeous cards this week. They're so fun. So day 1, we made this super adorable little card. It flips open this way. It has the gift card holder pocket right here. Love that. It's a really fun fold card with that gift card holder pocket. This one, I absolutely love this polar bear. I love the color combo on this card. Definitely not your traditional Christmas colors, but super cute. This one opens up like this, and you have your gift card pocket here. So that one is super fun. Again, I'm telling you guys, these cards are incredible. When I was making these, I got so excited about these cards. This one is the card we are making today, and I do want to pull out an additional die set to show you guys which ones we are using, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. But this card is so much fun. Again, this is another one of my favorites, and I'm going to say that all week because these cards are just completely adorable. This one, we're using some of the die cut pieces from the DSP. You open it up and you have a gift card holder inside, just like that. Little pocket, just like that. And then this kind of has a little closure on the front, which is just super, super stunning. I just love it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on making the card. Now, I have already pre-stamped and pre-colored and pre-die cut everything just to save us some time. So I'm going to go over all the pieces and just kind of tell you what I did. So you'll have a smaller circle in your kit, and I stamped the greeting on this circle. Let me see if I can, there we go. Just adjusting something on my video, but so I stamped that in Poppy Parade. I have the little, I think this is a badger. I think it's a badger. Again, you guys, you can substitute any of the animals for any of the cards. If you want to use the little cat or this little badger, you can absolutely substitute any of them. So please don't feel like you have to make them the way I do. You can absolutely substitute them. So I colored him using gray granite and old olive, and I'm not going to color him today because I think it's pretty straightforward coloring. So but gray granite and old olive is how I colored this little guy. We have some die cut pieces from the DSP, so just a little house and a mailbox. Now, there's lots of different house choices and lots of different mailbox choices, so yours may be different in your kit. I use different ones on this card as well. So you can see there's just a variety of options. You're going to get 2 larger basic white circles, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Now, the pieces from the other die set that I wanted to talk about, this is the, there's 4 little envelopes here, or I thought there were 4. No, there's 3. There's 3 of these tiny little envelopes, and they coordinate so well with this bundle, and that is from the Peace on Earth dies. These are in the mini catalog as well. So these little tiny envelope die, or the little dies, I'll cut 2 at a time. You'll need 2 of those. And then I use the label die here to also cut that DSP as well, and that's from the same DSP. And then we have another piece of DSP. This will make our pocket on the inside. And this piece, it is embossed using the die folder that I think it's Peaceful Greenery, but it coordinates with those Peace on Earth dies that I was just referring to. And then we have our card base, and we have a piece of Poppy Parade here, and just a white liner for the inside. So lots of pieces for this card, but let me show you how it all goes together. Let's start with the little pocket for our, let me move all these out of the way. Let's start with the little pocket for our gift card, just so that has time to dry. I'm gonna move all these pieces out of the way. Okay, so we're gonna take that white piece for the inside and that DSP piece with the little house. Open this up, and this is just going to get adhered to the bottom of this piece. Now, I'm not sure if you can see it in the video. I think you can see the splatter on the back. I used my Pool Party Stampin' Blend marker to add splatter to the back of the basic white piece, just to give it a little bit of more dimension. You don't have to do that. That's optional. So I'm going to go ahead and skip that for the video. Now look at this side. Look at how cute that is. You can should we use that side? I think we're going to use that side. I had the houses on the other one, but I think I like those mailboxes a whole lot. So I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to use the mailboxes. So to make the little gift card pocket, I'm just putting adhesive on the two short sides and across the bottom. And we're just going to adhere this to the bottom of our basic white piece. Oh my goodness. I love those little mailboxes. They're so cute and they're going to coordinate so well. So use whichever side of the DSP you want. You'll have to let me know. Do you like the mailboxes or the little house better? So cute, right? Oh my goodness. So cute. Okay. So that will be your gift card pocket. The gift card will slide right in there. All right. Now let's talk about this little poppy parade piece that we have. This piece is 4 by 1 1/4, and then it's scored at 1 1/4 over here. So I'm going to grab my bone folder and I'm going to adhere that down. And let's bring out our card base as well. Now the card base is a typical card base. It's just your standard 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And we're going to take this piece. This is going to be what makes our little flap. So we're going to open this up and we're going to adhere this piece here so that when this opens and closes, this is our little flap. So on this little 1 1/4 inch piece, we're going to put some glue and use a nice strong glue. I'm using just Stampin' Seal for this, but I would probably ideally use Stampin' Seal Plus or even the liquid glue, just because you want something that's going to be super strong. All right, now I'm just going to eyeball middle. If you want to make a mark, if you want to measure and make a mark, you absolutely can. I'm just going to eyeball middle, and I am just going to make sure that the score line is lined up right with the edge of the card. So everything is lined up nice and neat. All right, now we're going to take our little inside piece with our gift card pocket, and we are going to adhere this down right over it. And by putting that down first, it's going to hide the mechanism, so you're not going to see that piece. So it hides it nice and perfectly, and then you can stick your gift card right in there. Okay, all right, so this is going to be our little closure piece. So we'll come back to this in just a minute. Let's keep putting together our pieces of our card. So I have this beautiful embossed piece, and the center is not embossed, and that is exactly where our label, our die cut label, is going to go, that DSP. And we are just going to set that down right on the inside, and we'll adhere this down to our card front as well. And lots of adhesive on these embossed pieces. And just adhere that down. This piece is cut 5 1/4 by 4, so you're going to have just a thin little border on the outside of that, but that tone on tone color is just gorgeous. All right, and this is going to close over it, so you can see where we're going here. So when you open it up, it's not completely empty. This adds just a little bit of background, and when you open it up, it's not completely empty. All right, so let's talk about the front. Let's start working on the front. So let's bring back all those die cut pieces. We'll set our greeting aside for now, and we'll set aside one of our circles, one of our larger circles for now, and we're going to build everything else on this circle here. So we're going to put dimensionals on the back of our house, of our mailbox, and our badger. So let's grab some dimensionals for that. Pull off the backing so they are ready to go. This is probably, if I was mass producing these gift card holders, if I was going to give gift cards to a lot of people, this would be a great like teacher card to make. These are pretty quick to make because we're using the die cut pieces from the DSP, so they're pretty quick and easy to go. The only piece that we stamped and colored was the little badger, but if you were in a hurry, you could use some of the die cut animals from that DSP as well. So this would be a great one to mass produce for teachers or, I mean, co-workers, anybody. All right, so we have our little house. We're going to tuck in our mailbox kind of behind it. We still want to see it. And then we're going to put our little badger right in front, just like that. Oh, so cute, right? All right. Now, let's adhere this to our little flap. Now I'm going to use liquid glue because this is going to get a lot of tugging and pulling. And I'm only doing it probably on like the first inch, inch and a quarter of that little flap. And I'm just going to just hold that flap closed and just make sure this is nice and centered. And then you can still see that label behind just kind of peeking out. All right. Now the other circle is going to sandwich in here just because it's going to make it look a little bit cleaner and a lot prettier. So some dimensionals here. This is also going to really help secure that little flap in there, but it's going to give this really nice seamless look. So this circle will go on here just like this. Oh, so cute, right? Oh my goodness, I love it already. All right, let's stick our greeting down. Now let's talk about our greeting a little bit because our greeting placement. Now on this one, I had a little bit more room up here on the top left because my house was a little different. My mailbox is a little shorter. So for this one, I think I'm going to do my greeting on this side just because I have a little bit more room on the right. But so depending on which die cuts you get, I mean, feel free to really mix it up. Now you could also stick your greeting just on the inside here. So when you open it up, it's right there. But I'm going to keep it on the outside. So I'm just going to kind of tuck it under my house, not covering up any of the words. And I put my dimensional on this larger circle just so that I made sure that nothing was hanging off the edge here. Okay. All right. Now we have our 3 little envelopes here that we die cut from that Peaceful or Peace on Earth dies. I think that's what they're called. And I am going to put a mini dimensional on the back of all of these, and we'll pull off the backings on them. So it's just going to look like the letters are flying. This is these dies are just a really good little like sister die set to get, the Peace on Earth dies, because they coordinate so well with the those labels and those little envelopes. So I'm going to put one envelope up here. Now, I did put my little, my thing a little lower here, so I had room to put one of the envelopes here, but you know what? I think we're still going to be able to do that. It's just going to be on the actual card base. And we'll stick another little envelope there. And then this is the one that we are going to strategically place because this is the one that we want to kind of act as a little latch to our label from popping up. So I'm going to pop this one over here and just like overhang it just a little bit so that you can open it and also just kind of tuck it in to hold it closed. All right. So cute, right? Oh my gosh. I love this card so much. All right, let's finish this off with some of our dots. I'm going to use our Poppy Parade ones this time. And we're just going to kind of go around wherever you want. I'm going to put some down here. I think I put my house a little lower too on my circles. So you can really play around with this. See just exactly where you want to go. We'll put that up there. Perfect. Oh, I love it so much. All right, so let's look at this one. This one has the gift card in it. Let's look at that one. So you have the gift card holder. You still have plenty of room to write a message or whatever you want. Now, if you're giving multiple gift cards, you can also add another panel on this side with some more DSP, another piece of basic white. And then this just kind of tucks in just like that. So cute, right? Okay, that was day 3. Hope you guys love this one. I'll be back tomorrow with our final card of this class to go. Remember, if you want to get this class to go for free, all you need to do is place an order in my online store, minimum of $50 before tax, shipping, and any Stampin' rewards that you have, and you'll get the class to go for free. Make sure to place your orders by October 15th to earn this class to go for free. If you have not yet, please subscribe to my channel. That really helps out my business, and it ensures that you never miss a video. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.